Welcome, Aaron Dugan from Modest Yahoo.
Normally, you start off, a reggae guitar kind of thing. It's like. This is the only way I can make it kind of sound like a, but to get the chuck, you have to bring it forward. So, and then when you're just playing regular stuff, I think with the reverb, it sounds when you're just doing the chuck, it sounds cool if you go. Kind of like
That's
that.
great. The way the reverb affects, accentuates the wide. It seems like you use that. That's a big part of your big thing in your arsenal is to use the wah-wah, in conjunction with the reverb.
Right.
Get those different textures.
Right, and the delay too can also add something.
Aaron, why don't you give us an example of how you use the delay in like a muted single note part?
Okay.
A pie in the neck or something.
For sure. Since we're a trio, I try to like have this going on. Just try to use the whole guitar. So, the delay helps because you play a note up here, and by the time you get down here, that you can still hear that note.
Did you ever find yourself going off on solos, like getting outside the triad kind of thing, or like going into extensions and stuff?
With solos, I go outside of the key all the time.
All right.
Like even in the in the youth solo, I play a lot of flat 9 and flat 6 stuff, like Mixolydian, like, or like I don't even think of it that way. You just think of it's an A minor, right? And then you're playing, and then you're like, well, this sounds cool to. Then you go back to I think of a couple notes when I'm soloing, and then why not play the major third too? And then. It's kind of like where you land what kind of matters. Like you can play anything in between if like an A minor, and then you just land it on A. When I solo, it's kind of time to make an emotional thing, so it's not just like it's not just a demonstration. And I don't even feel like soloing is just me. It's like, it always depends on the band, how the band, you're interacting with the band. So depending on what they play, I might play something different. Saying it's a solo is kind of shortchanging the musical moment sometimes, I feel like. But anyway, during the solo,
Yeah.
I try to use this sound delay and distortion to get, like if I'm like, you can hold. Or like, a lot of mistakes in there too, which is a big part of my sound.
Right, right.
It's good. I think I like Neil Young the way he plays. You know? I love.
It's all feeling. Yeah,
Yeah.
Neil Young, he's singing when he's playing. You know,
Yeah.
it's no prepared licks he's falling back on at all.
Right,
like that.
exactly. And a lot of times I like when I solo, like to maybe, if I'm playing up here or something, just go. Kind of like a calm response between the two sides of the guitar. You kind of like, this guy's talking to this guy.
Right, you're doing a dialogue with yourself, the two areas of the fretboard.
Yeah, exactly. And then this guy in the middle comes in and talks to you for a while.
Talk about your guitar. Why don't you tell us about it? What makes it so special? Some of the nice features.
Well, it's a Washburn Damon Idol, and I like that it's a double cutaway. I just like the way that looks, and I
Probably
like that.
easier access to the high frets.
Yeah, my hand can go all the way up here. I play a lot up here, and so I asked, I like the Bigsby. I worked with them to put a Bigsby on, and it's a solid piece of wood, I think.
Okay, the neck goes through the body.
Yeah, that goes through the body, and
the neck looks it's a very
it's very
kind of
solid.
Yeah, it's like a wide but comfortable.
Wide, comfortable neck. I really like that. Some of the other guitars I use, the neck's a lot different and thin, and so I really like you can really grab onto it.
It's like nice big frets too, maybe jumbos.
I think they're jumbo frets. I would
rosewood fingerboard.
Rosewood, and I think the guitar's mahogany. I think, and I really like.
It's got two humbuckers.
Two humbuckers.
Bridge.
Yeah. And I really like the color, and it's made at the custom shop, so it's a really great instrument. I use this tone knob a lot.
You got both pickups on there, in the middle position, and you're using the tone control.
Yeah.
Darken it somewhat.
Yeah.
Nice full rich tone.
Yeah, it depends on the amp I'm using, but it's a little bright. I like that kind of. Sometimes when if I'm playing. Or
very cool. Make this chord sag.
What I like about Washburn is it's got some mid-range,
Yeah.
but it's not like
a nice humbucker warmth.
Yeah, the humbuckers sound great, and then I can put it on the bridge pickup, and it sounds really nice. Then nice and warm for the neck, So, and I like playing behind here too, so, and up here.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
with the Bigsby you can do that. Yeah.
I actually like the way this sounds. It's different tone here than here. See, it's like some of the notes are different, and then you can go like that.
Oh, and then those notes dip too.
Yeah. So this particular guitar, I think because it has the Bigsby, and because the pickups are so nice, and you can get just without effects, you can get some effects from the guitar.
You coax a lot of neat sounds out of it just all by itself.
Yeah.
Cool.
Totally.
The volume and tone controls there, I noticed you have 3 instead of 4.
Lots of times I'll just
That's some great stuff,
Oh,
Aaron.
cool,
Thank you so
man.
much for
Thanks,
coming in.
man.